thing, this computer just like freezes sometimes. So, hi everyone. My name is Alina. We just lost ourselves. There we are.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Alina Klein. I'm a therapist here at Harper Therapy.
I don't know what I do
He
here.
owns Harper Therapy, so sometimes he likes to sit in and just pretend that he knows or he, does work around
like I
here.
do work around
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
It's rare.
Yeah, he's usually the social coordinator. So wanted to just touch base with you all this week, see how you're doing after the holidays. Those can be a really wonderful, lovely time for a lot of people.
It can also be very stressful.
Right, very stressful. This time of the year sometimes brings up some grief, with new losses. If you've lost someone in the past year or 2 years, especially with everything that's been going on in the world. So, these types of times can be, again, filled with joy, but also filled with some struggles.
Yeah, it's like a weird, it's like a weird dynamic, right? Because on one end, you're happy it's the holidays and you're happy you're spending time with the family you have and all that, but then on the other end, you miss those people whose loved ones that aren't with you anymore, or whatever, the stress is. Sometimes it's just who gets along with who in a family, So it could be all kinds of stress and anxiety
and the dynamic could be great, and you could have great relationships with your family and still get into it, like yours truly over here this past holiday. So anyways, kind of wanted to just touch base with you all and talk about kind of normalize the fact that stuff comes up during the holidays. I know we probably talk about this every single year, that holidays can bring up trauma. They can bring up grief. They can bring up just old wounds that haven't been dealt with.
Right. I mean, stress, anxiety, and it's just the little things too, like just having a bunch of people in your house. Or
having to clean up, expectations, all of that.
Prepping, just all that stuff that just kind of wears us down on the holidays.
There have been times in my past where I've had to choose not to participate in family Thanksgivings or, holiday celebrations because I wasn't willing to be part of a dynamic that wasn't healthy.
That's tough too.
It was probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, because of the holidays is such a family thing and I value family so much.
Right.
But to have to, say, no, this isn't going to work for me, that was really tough. Sometimes we have to make hard decisions. Like if someone's behavior is not okay, then we have to choose, am I willing to subject myself to this behavior or do I need to take care of myself?
Right. And taking care of yourself is really important.
Really important for your mental health. And, the only way we can really understand and get to those deeper truths is to kind of do some soul searching. And therapy is a really great place to start exploring, what works for us and what doesn't.
Well, I think we can get so caught up in setting ourselves aside, for the holidays, particularly the holidays, right?
Well, it's just one day a year,
right? Or it's just this month, or it's just this, whatever it is, and it's okay if so and so, stresses me out and blah blah blah, whatever it is, whatever the problem is, right? It's so easy not to take care of yourself, and to set yourself aside and just let the situation play out, and then on the back end of it, carry all that weight.
And you may deal with the repercussions of that for weeks, and as we kind of go into this next wave of holidays, with all the gift buying, gift giving, family, who's coming to whose house and this and that,
that's always the big fight. Who's at whose house, and what's going on,
I'm getting that, and it's a lot. It's definitely a thing.
Or who's coming to visit.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So, part of this is taking time in this busy season, right? Because I know even in my own life, it's just starting to get busy. There's something going on every weekend.
Right.
My family celebrates Hanukkah, and then, we also do Christmas stuff, and, it's a busy time of the year.
So you get it always, every direction.
Oh my gosh. So it's really taking time to be what is okay? What am I able to do? When do I need to take time for myself and just calm down and look at what are my motives going into a holiday season? Am I doing things? I'm going to cough just a second. Sorry, allergies, notorious for them. But what are my motives going into doing things? Am I doing it out of the goodness of my heart? Am I doing it to people please?
Right.
Right?
Right. I think it's
Sorry.
It's so easy to get caught up in the why, you know, and we don't really guard our heart about that, right? Like we set ourselves aside, like we said a minute ago, and then all of a sudden you just lose it. Oh, bless you. Well, you're struggling today, man.
Yeah. Facebook community, you are getting live action allergy.
You gonna make it?
I hope so.
You hope so? Are you about to sneeze again?
Cough.
It's a day for you, isn't it?
Yeah, every day is a day. Okay. Yes. What were you saying?
I was just saying it's so easy to get caught up in that stress.
Yes, yeah.
And it's so easy not to guard your own heart about things.
And everyone else's desires, expectations, what they need, what they, and just like remembering that where you're at is legitimate too. Like what's right for you is legitimate. So really keeping that in mind and getting clear on that.
Right.
Yeah. So I think we
You
better
have to
end.
sneeze again?
No, I think we better end because I'm about to like have a full-on attack, asthma, allergy, all of the above.
I think the important thing here is that you can't lose yourself in the holiday.
Yeah.
You got to kind of watch out for yourself. You got to kind of get the help you need.
Yeah.
And then another holiday because, like you said a little bit ago, everything's filled up. All the schedules are filled up. Everything's going a million miles a minute. You got to visit everybody. You got to spend time with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't know why we don't do it more the rest of the year.
Yeah.
But
it's all crammed into
we
like
make
one
it
month.
really important in the holiday time, and it just creates all that stress and builds up on us and kind of beats us down a little bit. And there's places you can go to get help for that.
Right.
And we certainly can help you there. So.
Yeah. So we are a safe place to come and talk through some of these family dynamics, and we are here to help. So hopefully give us a call, and we will see you next week.
Bye, guys.